The night was quiet, but Elena Carter's heart roared with fire. For 3 years, she had lived in the shadows, watching, waiting, and plotting against the man who had destroyed her life. Damien Black, a name whispered with fear and awe in the city's corporate world, was once her mentor, her closest ally, and the man she thought she could trust. But trust had been her greatest mistake. Elena remembered the day vividly. She had uncovered proof of Damien's fraudulent empire, embezzlement, money laundering, insider trading. Instead of standing by her, he had turned the tables, framing her for his crimes. Overnight, Elena became a criminal in the eyes of the world. She lost her career, her home, and her dignity. Prison had been brutal, but it forged her into something stronger. Now she was free, and she wasn't the same naive woman Damien had betrayed. Damien Black thrived on power. His empire stretched across industries, and his arrogance made him careless. Elena exploited that carelessness. She rebuilt her life under a new identity, working quietly in the cracks of his empire, gathering every secret, every weakness. Her plan was meticulous. First, she attacked his finances. Hidden under layers of fake corporations, she siphoned millions from his accounts, redirecting them into causes that would hurt him most, his rivals' businesses, charities exposing corruption, even the employees he had underpaid for years. Second, she struck at his reputation. Anonymous leaks flooded the media, evidence of his mistresses, offshore accounts, and political bribes. Within weeks, the perfect image Damien had crafted began to unravel. His board of directors questioned his judgment, investors pulled back, and whispers of investigation circled him like vultures. But Elena wasn't satisfied with just humiliation. She wanted him broken. The final stage came. One stormy night, Damien, paranoid from the string of disasters, retreated to his luxurious penthouse. As lightning cracked across the sky, he poured himself a glass of whiskey, muttering curses at the world. That's when he saw her. "Elena," he whispered, disbelief etched across his face. She stepped from the shadows, her eyes cold, her posture steady. "Surprised to see me, Damien?" His glass slipped from his hand, shattering across the marble floor. "You're supposed to be in prison. You ruined me." "No, Damien," she said softly, her voice laced with venom. "You ruined yourself. I just gave the world a little nudge." He lunged toward her, rage blazing, but Elena was ready. Years of planning had come to this moment. With a swift move, she revealed the final piece of evidence, an encrypted drive containing every crime Damien had committed, now live streaming to federal authorities. Damien froze, realization dawning. His empire, his wealth, his freedom, it was all gone. "You'll regret this," he spat, trembling with fury. Elena leaned closer, her voice like steel. "I already did. For 3 years. But tonight, Damien, you're the one who gets to live with regret." Sirens wailed in the distance, growing louder. By the time federal agents stormed the penthouse, Elena was gone, leaving Damien Black handcuffed and screaming as cameras captured the downfall of the once untouchable king. Weeks later, Elena stood at the edge of the city skyline, the wind brushing against her face. She had her freedom, her name was cleared, and Damien was rotting in prison, powerless and forgotten. Justice had been served. But this wasn't just about revenge. It was about reclaiming her life, proving that no matter how deep the shadows, there was always a way to rise again. As the sun rose behind her, painting the sky in fiery hues, Elena smiled for the first time in years. She had won.